What's going on? It's your boy Josh, the Screen Gazer, and I'm back talking about another horror suspense and mindfuck type of movie called Send Help. Now, Send Help recently just came out. It's directed by Sam Raimi. He's directed other mindfuck type of movies like Evil Dead. If you know Evil Dead, then obviously you'd understand. Also, he recently directed the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and you got to see that trickery of the camera shots and visual effects as well. And then obviously the original Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire. But yeah, Send Help, it stars Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams. They both do fantastic in the characters that they are given. The chemistry you can tell is there, and you can see that in those funny scenes because Sam Raimi always loves to add some type of like quirky, fun little thing when it's like killing something, and they're like, "Oh, it's so funny." So it's like very polar opposite of the emotion or feeling you're supposed to have with the scene. But Sam Raimi like perfects that for some reason, and like I haven't seen a other director do that, but Sam Raimi is very great at that, especially if you've seen the Evil Dead movies. Linda, who is played by Linda Little, she is basically the hardest worker at this office. But yeah, she's always overlooked. Her work is taken from her, and then other people's is put on her work, and she's quote unquote like the biggest loser, right? And Dylan, who plays Bradley, is a manipulative scumbag who takes control now of like the CEO president position after his father passed away, and he likes to use people, especially trying to use Linda, but as he recently goes into power for president a couple days later, they go to Bangkok for, I guess, like a deal to do there, and then the plane crashes. And now, the tides changes because Linda is actually a survivalist and has been watching, a bunch of documentaries, reading up on how to survive in the wild. But Bradley, his whole life he hasn't really had to do that. A lot of stuff has been hand fed to him, even though it established later that his parents were kind of like abusive and aggressive towards him. But now Linda is at the hierarchy, and Bradley now needs to depend on her, which is kind of like a juxtaposition. So the way that Sam Raimi portrays that and shows, Bradley is really struggling with, being submissive and not being the boss. It carries the the essence of what this movie is trying to say, especially at the end, where it kind of establishes where, jokingly, obviously it's not a great mission to follow, but it's jokingly like, hey, help isn't coming, help yourself. Which in some cases, some people do have that, especially in this movie. But it's like it's kind of funny because you know, Bradley help is trying to come to Dylan, but obviously it doesn't work out. And the whole, concept of the movie is just help yourself, you know. But overall, I think the movie was really good. If you love Sam Raimi films, as I said, before, then you would definitely love this one. It's one of his best works, in a good while because Doctor Strange was a bit of a stinker. But I'd probably rate this like a 8.3 out of 10. I definitely recommend, and that's gonna be all. I'll see y'all in the next one.